Last time on Curse of Strahd, our heroes finally made it to the Amber Temple. And once they arrived, they realized that things were exactly as they seemed. And after some religion checks and consecrating of the room that they met with the frost dwelling Vistani, they decided to rest for the evening. Did I miss anything?
Not really.
All right. So we will take off from just before you guys started to get to sleeping. So you guys did your usual ritual to set up a defense, and then you also consecrated the room to make sure that nothing unholy would enter that area.
So it wasn't so stinky, bro.
Well, that way, Maysair and Soleil could actually get some rest. And did you guys want to do anything else before you bed down for the evening?
I think I'm good. Just like set up watches. I don't remember if we had specific ones set up or not yet.
I think Ileana's gonna take first.
We usually do it in twos.
Yeah.
Toughs with smarts.
Yeah, I can stay up with Ileana.
I was like, what happens if you're both?
I don't know if we got any of those,
that
bro.
question all the time.
I don't know if we got any toughs and smarts in one.
I think Ileana's.
I was about to say Ileana can eat damage, bro.
I mean, you're right, but I guess in my head, tough is just like a brawny, no brain ass motherfucker. Not actually the definition of tough.
Toughs
Like a
by our
street tough, you know
definitions
what I'm saying?
are bimbos and himbos in this group.
Tough or the smart. Who's supposed to pair with her?
Street smarts.
I mean, street smarts are a type of smart, so.
That's right. Just like thieves' cant is a type of language.
It's true.
Tis true.
So who's going the first watch?
Ileana
Ileana and
Soleil.
Soleil.
All right, Ileana and Soleil, let me get your perception checks.
Tight.
Beast mode.
Let's hope that continues.
It's a couple of 30s, no big
That's like
deal.
our only one of the night on our first
All right.
check.
Yeah.
So, one of the things that you'll notice is the door to the north. You see what looks to be light moving across the floor underneath the door, as if something with a torch is like patrolling that area. It happens a few times, but you don't see or feel the door get jostled or moved or anything like that. And then also, you'll notice that Lucia and Astesian are kind of sweating in their sleep. And Astesian and Lucia, if you guys could give me a willpower.
Fuck.
Guess what we did? Guess what we didn't do?
Oh boy.
We didn't bring the silver chains. Hold on. Has somebody been
We had
boom
them
tracking? Do we know for certain?
No.
This is just DM bullshit.
I still alive.
Nobody's been tracking except the DM.
These people
All right.
get tore up in here.
So
They didn't sign up for this.
Lucia and Astesian, unless you decide to use a hero point,
I mean,
Well, let's see what happens first.
I was like,
that's
you
a
gotta tell me
long
what-
pause, brother.
May
Yo,
want to save that
bro.
hero point for whatever comes after.
I'm gonna take my
Right.
hero point. The dice don't lie. The dice are telling me something for a reason. I'm rolling low.
Don't fuck with me. I got silver salve. I'll shoot you.
I'll fucking shoot you.
You guys start changing. Like, Lucia, you start to grow a snout, and fur starts to grow out of your knuckles and forefingers. And
I am
Estesian,
the cutest werewolf, guys.
Estesian, your feathers start to be replaced by tufts of fur, and Soleil and also Ileana, you guys are noticing this, like, as you guys kind of just scanning the room and checking for everything else, like, you notice that Lucia and Estesian are starting to change.
Oh no! Oh no! 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 No!
Does it look like it could be stopped? Like, does it look like they're fighting it at all, or does it just look like they're
It had to wait
unconscious
till we were
and
sleeping.
Looks like you need to throw them silver chains on right now.
we don't have them?
I don't think we brought them. They're in the wagon.
No, they're in the wagon.
We did.
That's why I said. Guess what we didn't do?
Yeah, exactly.
We didn't do that shit.
I mean, there was no way that any of us were like, yeah, none of us said I'm grabbing the silver chains out of the wagon. So like,
They
yeah,
didn't even.
my guy would not have loaded
Stab-
that up on him to fucking go
Stab me
trudge
with a
through the
piece
mountain.
of silver, non-lethal, and break it off and make sure the silver stays inside my body.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I'm gonna pull out Daybreak and just like put that
Hey!
shit on Lucia's throat. Like, fucking chill, bruh.
Definitely
Chill, bro.
running over to Dr. Nakia and Masquerade and just shaking them as hard as I can. Get up now. You have to get up now. And she just like grabs your head and points it at Lucia.
Oh, by the gods. I don't even care about them. She like gets up and she'll pull out like her last two silver salves and she'll just like throw it at them.
And then she'll
Coats on their body.
I know this is very serious, but like my headcanon is that me and Estesian are just like sleeping really good, having the best sleep of our life, and now all of a sudden getting hit with like these silver cells. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Yeah.
Oh god, why is my face like this?
Yeah. The power of the guest compels you. The power of the guest compels you.
While Dr. Takesh is doing that, Ileana will go and wake up all the others in the camp as fast as she can. And
Wolf sense any of this?
say again.
The wolf.
Oh yeah, I guess so. Yeah, would the wolf be sensing
Who
that
cares?
as well? Because it might attack.
It might attack.
And she'll just say, "I need you to remain calm, and we need to get out of this cave right now."
So there's a whole lot happening at once, and I just kind of want to get a modus operandi, like an order of things.
Totally.
So I'm gonna open up a combat log real quick.
Yeah, smart thing like he would probably do, just so you know, for her actual thing. She's gonna. I'm hoping like she'll like soak the rope in this silver salve, and then try and have everybody else, if they can, like tie him up, or at least wrap it around him and keep him down. So
That was a 20. Fuck you. Shit's hating, bro. They don't want to see me win.
Dice are just haters, bro. Dice hate it.
there's so much dice on the screen.
Yeah.
A lot of people.
I don't know who rolled for me, but thanks.
I mean, just to argue,
I didn't roll because I'm
could
asleep.
me
So
and Ileana's perceptions be our initiatives? Think about that?
You're muted, Levi.
There, you did.
I was gonna say you guys get your first actions, of course, like in this, like Ileana. It'll go Soleil because I think Ileana rolled the crit, right? It'll go Ileana, then Soleil, and then we'll start the turn order after that.
You know, was still higher, bro.
I mean, Ileana did roll the crit, but Soleil still rolled high.
I rolled higher, but it was a crit, bro. It's a crit.
No, you're right, man. Shit was green. It's automatically better.
And I think the only person we didn't get on here is Estesian.
He said he was asleep. So
Yeah,
that's why he's
roll.
not rolling.
He still gets the roll.
Okay.
We got to know where he is in the turn order, like how everybody's reacting to what's going on
I
right
don't
now.
want to make that 16 my willpower my roll then.
Terrified.
That's how hard asleep I am too.
All right, we'll just bump
Freaking
you up
Lucia
to
would be the
16.
I mean,
first
yeah, you
one.
can change mine if that's what we're
you
doing.
might be able to
I
wrap
didn't
me
even
up in
roll
this
that.
rope, no problem while I'm sleeping. I might not wake up at all.
I'm just gonna roll you, and then I'll put you over at 16 once it pops on there. There we go. And then Ileana, you're good where you're at? Or I'm sorry, Lucia.
So you can put me at 19 if that's the way we're playing it.
All right,
I will.
pop you down to 19.
Done at me.
Right after Ileana. All right, so remember, Ileana rolled that crit. She's gonna go first, then Soleil, then everybody else is kind of reacting in unison after the wake up call.
Okay, so this is post wake up of at least Dr. Nakia and
Yeah, so you
Master.
shook us. Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, she'll be shaking awake the two other people right next to her.
Are the other folks, the NPCs, as you will, were they sleeping?
That's a good question.
Yeah, they would have been asleep.
So they trusted us.
Yeah,
So they didn't have a
That's fair.
watch party of their own. It's just us.
Negative.
Okay.
Remember, Father Lucian said they've been resting here for a few days now. Like,
No,
they
for
got
sure.
here.
I didn't think that they were untrustworthy, that the monsters could get in, but that they're so trustworthy of us was the thing. Because mainly me, I'm like, I wanted to watch because of them motherfuckers.
Father Lucian looks different.
Yeah, he do.
He looks younger.
He got a little guy in his shoulder now,
Yeah.
and he got a little scar on his head and stuff. He looked like he's been lich touched or something. I don't know, man.
that is so weird. Like his token somehow got mixed with somebody else's token, and I don't understand why it happened.
It can happen if you put something on a token, like put a picture on a token, and then share that token on the board, and then like change the token on the board. It's real weird. It's very annoying.
Because that art is supposed to be on a different token, but that different token that I made has Father Lucian's picture, and I was like, I'll just deal with it later.
Yeah.
But that's not how he's supposed to look.
So he actually does look like the old one, not this guy. That's
Yeah, if
imposter Lucian.
Is that what Father Lucian looks like to you guys? Like this old dude with a gray beard?
Yeah, that's what he
that
used
was
to
the
look like.
last time. Yeah.
Okay, that's what his token should look like. And I don't understand why. I don't understand why the game did that to me.
If it shares the same stat sheet, that's probably why.
Completely different stat sheet too.
Okay, then I don't know why.
It's just a hater,
That's-
bro.
Hater
Trying to
has
embarrass
board.
me in front of my friends.
Yeah.
Anyway, Ileana, what are you doing?
She's waking up the other two right next to her, and fake waking up Father Lucius, and definitely like just kind of saying the same thing. Just, I need you to remain calm, but you need to get you and your people out of here as soon as quick as possible.
Do you want to roll diplomacy? Because you kind of got to like convince them like not to panic.
Totally, yeah, that absolutely makes sense. Here goes diplomacy. 34. Master actually came in. Didn't roll under a 10.
This is probably the best diplomacy roll you've had so far. So Father Lucian, he kind of stirs himself to wake, but like you get him in like a calm enough manner that like he wakes up calmly and he starts gesturing towards his people like, come. And he's going to start making his way to the door as soon as his turn comes around. All right, and Soleil, you can start your actions.
So like I said, I strode over to her, Daybreak out, kind of put it to her throat. Now Daybreak is silver. Does it have any reaction or?
Oh yeah, you see the silver starting to singe at the newly grown fur that's like starting to turn, and it's starting to reduce the reaction.
I'm gonna put that shit like right on her forehead. It's like fucking
That is
third
the
eye,
legit
like
power compels you.
exactly. And yeah, basically I'm just like holding the back of her head, and then just like pushing the flat of the blade against her forehead. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if it's Sarah Ray. You got me, bro. You got some sort of. You got any ideas? I don't know if there's like, what's the shit called to kick out the spirit?
Exorcism.
Yeah, I don't know if there's like a fucking thing I could do for that, or if it works with a fucking lycanthropy, but I don't think so.
All right, so Casimir starts making his way to the door.
Damn, that man dipped. Did not try to help at all. He's like, I hate this party, man.
Remember, he didn't know that anybody had werewolfism,
And these people who keep dragging us into some bullshit.
and then he's gonna try to squeeze his way in. Squeezing takes double movement, so he's made his way as far as he can. Then Soleil, again, you have a turn because like you've already reacted, and now this is you actively getting into it.
Do I know like from, or would I know Chemo from Dr. Nikea? Do your people have like a prejudice against the werewolves, or do they not give a fuck?
I would want to say that Takesh probably didn't care, because they were such free people. It didn't really matter as long as they weren't attacked. Now Nikea will probably have a problem, just because of what happened to her family. I could.
And remember, the werewolves are known to be servants of Strahd. Most of the werefolk.
Not this one.
Yeah, like I'm not gonna hate you two, like you and
I'm not worried about you thinking that. I'm worried about these people. My thought is like potentially trying to intimidate them. Just be like, forget what you fucking saw here, bitch.
it's up to like Levi. I could roll a society if you want, with the normal like Vistani like lore, I guess, or if it's something you just want to give.
Remember, you weren't familiar with this clan.
That's a good point.
There you go. Okay.
All right, so if I like see them starting to shuffle, yeah, I'll probably say something like, "They're good people. Don't fucking judge them." See if that does anything. Yeah. They're just down on their luck.
So it's funny because on one side, Ileana's like, "All right, guys, just calmly move to the door." Then you're like, "They're not bad people.
Get the fuck out! Fire! Fire!
Get the fuck out!" All right. So I mean, it seems like what you're doing is effective. Like they're still stirring awake, and they're like trying to figure out everything that's going on, but at the same time, like they're making haste to this doorway.
I'm a little bit more emotional than Ileana is, I guess I'd say.
Have they even like? Have they noticed what's going on with them? Like, is it light enough for them to see what's happening as they're like going past?
This everybody was getting ready to bed down for the evening, so like I'm imagining all the torch lights are out, but you know, except for the people that had to watch, they probably had their torch. But they're making their way to the door because you told them something was wrong. You told them calmly at first, and then now you're like, move, move, move. So
they weren't going fast
now they're
enough,
not.
bro.
Now they're not so calm, but they're on their way out the door.
Well, what I'm wondering is like, are they actually seeing the transformation as they're moving past, or is it still too dark for them to see that?
I would imagine it's too dark for them to see.
Okay.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
The Soleil's just yelling at him. Get the
Yeah, I
hell
mean,
out, get the
I
hell
guess
out.
I didn't think of it like that. I thought like, for whatever reason, I still thought it was fucking bright as shit in here.
I like it. I
Like,
like it
there's
that he's
no
still
way they
like.
don't fucking see it.
I like that he's just yelling at him to get the lead out, get the fucking.
Get out of here as fast as
Well,
you can.
I said it right. Fuck it.
All right.
I mean, yeah, maybe they don't even know it's that. Maybe they'll think it's something else. Maybe we can convince them it was nothing.
just a monster got in.
Yeah.
All right. So the wolf in
Thank
the
you
corner.
for your participation in our evacuation drill of the cave. You did a great job.
Tricks at the
So
lips,
the
man.
Top marks.
So the wolf in the corner starts to get low, and his haunches are up, and is growling at Lucia and Estesian because it has an understanding of what's going on, but it's not making its way towards the door. This guy right here, Swift, he's gonna make his way out as fast as he can.
Can Balthazar be our diplomat to the wolf? Tell it to bounce.
All right, Miss Sarah.
Yo, is Balthazar like Tony Chopper? Like he speaks to us and speaks to the animals.
Balthazar speaks to all.
Makes sense.
Essentially noticing what's going on after Ileana woke us up. I'm going to grab Etesian and essentially move him away from the exit so everyone can actually get there and start making their way out. And then I'm going to essentially try to start praying over him, calling on Saren Ray to hopefully slow down this process, or at least assist him in controlling it. I don't know if
Okay.
that's a thing,
Give me a religion roll.
give me 1 second. Sorry about that.
All right, solid. So you start praying over him. So when Estesian's turn comes over to try to capture his own will, he'll have advantage. So is there a certain prayer that you say, like where you're standing over him?
Pull him away from the door. I gently set him down. I'm trying not to overly disturb his body. That way it doesn't trigger less control than what he's already demonstrating. And I essentially place him down, get into like a position right over him, cross-legged, and pretty much one hand to the sky, one hand towards him. Saren Ray, please give him the strength needed. Let the light shine and guide him, so that way his inner strength can show that the bird leads the wolf.
I like it. All right, good doctor.
Like after being wrestled awake and she sees what's going on and she kind of like takes it in fast. Is there a possibility that she can pretty much create a quick concoction of the last 2 silver sheens to make like an injection that she can give them, and then kind of like do at the same time a blood transfusion of like clean blood to like first push out some of the bad one, put in the silver like in the injection, and then put in clean blood at the same time, and then kind of like I guess set up a circulation of like the silver goes in, kind of like silver nitrate, like in Underworld. You know how like they did that and it helps slow down the process. If you've ever seen that movie,
Okay, I think I understand what you're saying.
yeah. If it's possible, or I could do it another way. If I can potentially like somehow put the salve on like my healer's gloves, and then like put and start working with like the healing of that mixed with the science at the same time. If that would make it even better.
So you want to apply it topically instead of intravenously?
I want to in my. It's kind of like one of those things to where it's like which one would get it faster, which one would stop the process, or like I guess reverse the process and essentially help them over time.
Well, if you're talking about speed, it's probably faster to put it on your gloves and try to rub it down. But if you want to talk about effectiveness, it's probably better to do intravenously. But I don't think you have blood bags sitting around, do you?
No, not blood bags. But like I said, I got the healer's kit. I got like the different like syringes and stuff like that. That's basically all I can do.
Isn't Soleil kind of like a blood bag, bro? You think about it.
And that was the thing. So
You have
it's
a
all like,
goat.
you know, we got the goat. Like
Balthazar is everybody's scapegoat tonight.
I guess the real question is which one would be
For some reason,
What
when you
kit?
first were
What's all-
saying it, I thought you were just gonna like apply it topically, just like beat the shit out.
no, she's heal before harm, bro.
What happens if you do them both at the same time?
Like does it beat the wolf back into the dark?
It's like Lucia, come back! Pa, 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 pa.
Yeah, so honestly, which one would be more I guess in that moment, like she's doing the brain blast and she's like, this could do this way, this could do this way. How fast would which one, and which one's the best effective?
You
Kinda
got
thing.
6 seconds.
Won't worry about the
Or
transfusion.
around,
I'll just
so.
give the silver injection.
You want the injection?
I just do. That's what I would do. I wouldn't even worry about the transfusion.
Yeah, no, I kind of agree with you.
That would be the fastest way. Get it in the blood and away it goes.
Some hair on.
Facts. So she'll come up, and she'll be like, continue to cast out the darkness, T. And then she'll like do her thing. She's basically gonna do ward medic, and then she'll like set up the syringes with both silver sheens, and then she'll
Well, you only be able to get one of them right now.
ward medic allows me to do both.
Could you link that to me?
Actually, I can do 4 people.
All at the same time in 6 seconds?
Yeah.
Correct.
Sounds like some bullshit to me.
Ward medic is dope, dude. Treat disease or treat wounds. I can do it up to 2 people if I'm a master in medicine. Mine is towards crafting. I can do it up to 4 targets. They're within
but-
range. I took a step.
Wounds and treat disease, that's a 10-minute deal, isn't it? It's not like an instantaneous, right? If I'm not mistaken. I mean, please correct me if I'm
Yeah,
wrong.
treat wounds is 10 minutes. Treat disease is 8 hours.
You're doing
If I'm doing battle medicine, wouldn't that be considered a wound or
But that doesn't cover battle medicine.
which one is it?
I want it to work, but it just sounds like a lot. That's all I'm saying.
Wouldn't treat wounds be battle medicine? Isn't that the same?
Well,
thing?
treat wounds is battle medicine, and
Find out.
like I guess my question is like I'm applying something
It's
like
not
like treat wound.
It's got its own thing. It says like use the same DC for treat wounds, but it's technically its own.
No, I get that treat disease is its own thing. So I
No, I'm
my
saying treat
point
wounds
is
is its own thing.
oh, it's separate from battle
Yeah,
medicine.
and
I see.
for what Calvin was in response to what Calvin was saying.
I'm looking at battle medicine here. Check this. Oh, check the same DC as treat wounds and restore
Yeah.
corresponding hit points.
Yeah.
It doesn't count as treat wounds. That's how I'd always thought of it, but yeah, it's separate.
So I guess this. Oh, so if we're when you use treat wounds, you can treat up.
I mean, I love where your head's at. I just don't know if you can hit both of them in the same go.
And that's what I'm saying. So like, I get that this you set up this encounter to have us go through these steps. Treating a disease and stuff like that. I know that takes a certain time. This is just a syringe. But I think that's basically what I'm getting at. I'm installing a syringe and I'm putting it in both of them.
All right, you've got the 2 silver nitrates with you.
Yeah, I had they're my last two, my 2 silver sheens and stuff. So that's why I didn't understand why it would take so long. It's like loading a gun.
I thought you were trying to do a whole blood transfusion.
No.
Like, bad blood out, the bad blood, like that's what you said at first.
If I was doing that, but then Kyle had a really good idea. He was like, just stick us with it.
Okay, I got you.
And then that's why I was like, yeah, I'll just kind of treat it like ward medic, and then stick both of them with the syringes, and then hope for the fucking best. You know what I'm saying?
All right, now I'm tracking. All right, cool. I think we're on the same page. So, you do have to do the roll for ward medic, right?
Yeah, you still do because you're still doing treat wounds.
Yeah.
Or treat disease.
All right, just give me the. You just want to use your assurance?
Yeah, because I don't want to mess that up. I think it's what 24. Yeah, it's 24.
Okay.
You automatically do
So,
DC2.
What's up?
What you just pulled off? What is it? A +2 for the aid, basically.
It would be. It depends if he crit and if he had like whatever.
I'm gonna adjudicate that it's +2 aid. So now they have advantage from Astesian getting prayed over. They got advantage for the blade resting on Lucia's head, and then they've got a +2 aid from Dr. Nakia. All right, Ileana.
Out of silver salves.
So Masquerade's got Etesian hemmed up, or is he just sitting him on the ground?
Just sitting him on the ground, but I'm in place. That way, if something happens, I can grab.
Okay.
In the face right away.
And just full disclosure, this is I'd already changed my spells. This is from what she would have had last night or the night before, or she would have. This is what she would have had before going to sleep.
Okay, got you.
So she'll aim her staff at Lucia, start casting a spell. See that dark energy kind of form up around it, and the magic kind of zips over to Lucia, and you see a ball kind of start to form around her. She's casting a resilient sphere, and I would assume in this situation she would be unwilling. And so that would be a reflex save from Lucia as she tries to trap her in that ball.
All right, Lucia.
Just, role play wise, would I be in that shit too since I'm like holding the back of her head and got the fucking sword?
Oh, you definitely would be.
Okay.
Well, it's kind of like, because remember when if they were sharing the same space, is that how that's counting? They're both in the same 5-foot square?
That's kind of what I'm assuming. It's like if she was
it
laying
can target
down
one large creature. So I mean, I'm imagining Soleil standing over top of her. I think a large creature would be able to fit in that same space.
That's fair. If I can, I would say Ileana, because I didn't realize that legitimately. She would tell Soleil to back off before putting that down. But do you want me to wait until it's actually his turn to move to do that, or are we just gonna say he can do that
You want me to make like
within
a
the- within the
reflex to try to
fiction.
jump out?
I mean, it may be better to put it on Etesian because I'm not in the same square as him. I'm laying next to him. I'm sitting next to him on the ground.
This is a little bit meta. Etesian's got baller ass reflexes. That's why I didn't put it on him.
Makes sense.
We would know that though. Like, I mean,
That's why I'm saying like it wouldn't be out of line for Ilion to be like that dude is too froggy.
yeah, 100%.
This
I
year
think
might
that
be a
works.
little easier.
You guys been working together long enough. Yeah. All right. So
What is her DC?
she did roll a 25 reflex.
25. Sorry. So she failed. So it the because her DC is a 26. So the sphere kind of forms around her, forms shut, and it's got all the stats you can see there.
So you basically popped her into a bubble.
Just popped her into a bubble, and it's got a duration of 1 minute. And so
All right.
Did Soleil make the save so he's not?
I was
Yeah,
gonna say,
how do we
Soleil,
wanna
you
do
dive
that?
it out of the bubble. Let's make you make the reflex and see if you can make it out.
Let's do it.
If you fail, then you're stuck in the bubble with her.
1v1, bro.
oh no,
All right, I did it.
you're good. Good.
All right. So unfortunately, when you do dive out, I'm pretty sure you're taking the Dawn Star with you, right?
Yeah, Daybreak definitely staying in my hand.
So she
Sorry,
loses that-
Lucia
that
forehead.
So she does lose that advantage from the blade that's on her
But you
forehead.
get to sit in a super dark void ball. Like, what's more encouraging than that?
Transform.
All right, Lucia.
You wanted this
You gotta-
power. You gotta.
I don't know why y'all don't want to let me be my cute little werewolf self.
As soon as we leave here and clear this dungeon, yes, but we need you now.
I say we just let her change and let her loose on the dungeon. You know.
Some real energy in that.
I was about to say this better not awaken anything weird in me.
No, not that weird. Just a cute werewolf. That's it.
All right. So first you got to make the will save. You do have a +2 from the silver sheen running through your veins right now, fighting off the sheesh.
Also, this is your. Whoops.
So it's a 21.
No.
Not good enough. So
Come on, pack leader.
so you're lashing out against everything that's trying to stop you from changing right now. So I need you to attack the dome that you're in.
She attack it with
Okay.
claws or she attack it with her fucking weapon?
Whatever Lucia would usually do right now. She
I'm
hasn't
thinking if
completely
I was
changed.
asleep, I would probably just be swinging with my fists. But my fists are pretty deadly, so.
Your fisticuffs?
I mean, well, you're not raging, so it shouldn't do
Not raging.
crazy damage.
I mean, it's got AC 5, so it ain't hard to hit.
Yeah, but I don't think criticals affect it, so yeah, just roll regular damage.
Yeah. It's got a hardness 10, which
Pow.
forget how hardness works. All the
You
time.
ignore up to 10 damage, so it did nothing.
It didn't even do anything.
Okay.
Right, that's the
That-
fucking void, baby.
Yeah, it
The
has to
fucking
be 10.
the power of Nethys.
Yeah.
So keep on swinging out, Lucia. You got 2 more actions.
Get your rage out. You still hit. Just roll damage, basically.
I don't even think a crit fail would. You would still hit it.
Yeah, she's got +12.
That time I did 10 damage.
Still nothing.
Which did nothing.
It still doesn't break through. It
Okay.
do 11.
So weak. You literally can't do damage enough to damage it. We're wasting time.
Let me roll my dice.
All right, Estesian, you have advantage on your will save. And the +2 from Dr. Nikia.
Let's go, Birdman.
Go.
Birdman, Wolf Pig. You know what I'm saying?
Hey.
That's decent. That's decent.
Was that with advantage?
No.
I don't think it is.
No, you don't ever do it. You gotta roll fortune, bro.
You sounded
It's
so
literally
disappointed.
right there. Because I am.
He won't take that shit
The first
personal,
thing
dog. He don't
It's the
do that
first thing that fucking pops up, dude. It'll be like,
That shit
oh,
is mad
fortune,
personal.
keep lower, this and that. It's like we haven't been playing this for 3 years already.
Just roll it again. You're right.
That time
Oh.
it was the advantage. There you
Look
go.
at that.
Okay, so it is you always click keep higher. See, I'm always looking for the button that says advantage, but it's never there.
God bless.
Never there,
All right.
bro.
With a 32, you start actively fighting the change inside of you, and you start coming back to, and you see that the hair and everything starts reverting back to feathers. What does Estesian focus in on when he's trying to center himself?
Honestly, grab my silver sword and stab myself non-lethally, and just leave the blade stuck there.
I stab myself non-lethally.
People over there, why? Why not? Slow down the process even more so I can be more helpful.
No,
Yeah.
it's not why. It's how does that make sense?
Well, he's
I'm
not
gonna stab
dead, is he, bro?
myself non-lethally.
He's not dead.
What? Stab myself in the leg. Stab myself in the arm.
No arteries,
Yeah.
bro.
It's
You should know more than anyone with your risky surgery.
He's just gonna bleed it out.
Yeah,
Go ahead
how
and
does
roll
that
the
make
damage.
sense?
go for it. It's just the non-lethal part that got me. It's like
Bro, he's just trying not to kill himself.
I'm gonna hit myself.
He's like, I'm like, bro, why'd you stab yourself there?
how'd you crit yourself? No, you
So you take 18 damage because you do have a weakness to silver right now.
dang.
And like you feel that silver stings, boy. It stings bad.
Also, I like how you made the roll successful, and he's like, let's RP this out. What are you focusing on? He's like, well, I stabbed myself. All right, I guess you did some damage, bro.
Hey, bro, he did what he wanted to do.
I just love it, bro.
What else am I supposed to do? Find this myself.
I don't know.
That looks like a.
We ain't got no other silver.
Right there.
Think of your sister or your brother or some shit. Nah, fuck
That's,
it.
what
I
I,
stabbed
that's what I
myself.
thought he was gonna do. Like I focus on the storm.
Thinking my
Nope.
brother would be more raging.
Exactly, bro. You can't come back to him as a wolf. You got to fight him as a bird.
Like an owl bear.
Fuck yeah.
It's funny. I'm imagining Father Lucian like running by. You're praying over him. He just pulls out a sword and he stabs himself. He's like, what the fuck?
He's like, damn, these motherfuckers is crazy.
Kind of crazy motherfuckers we had in here.
I thought this
You know,
temple was wild.
Trying to come to my own senses faster, so I can be more helpful. That's more silver in me in my head.
That's right.
He
'Cause
also
I think
sees like a wolf turn back into a bird. Like, what the hell is going on?
Yeah.
I'm glad you put the bubble on her because if you didn't have the bubble on her, she was going to lash out at one of the closest targets to her.
Oh yeah, that was that was why I wanted to make sure she was locked up.
That's a pretty dope bubble though. She literally currently can't escape.
I mean, she
It's
can.
helpful.
She picks up her weapon if she has enough like brain to be like, well, these fists don't do it. Let me just pick up this weapon I got, see if that works.
Yeah, she could easily smash that shit at that point.
And she's going to try to convince her wolf to come along.
Wolf
That's
about
not
to get yelled
part of
at, dog.
Yeah, that ain't it.
That ain't it. All right, top of the order. Casimir's like guiding these guys out. He's like, go, go, go. He's doing the best he can with what he's got. All right, Soleil.
Yeah, I'm gonna yell at the wolf to get the fuck out of here. You know, I'm gonna walk over here, and I'm gonna yell. Do you want me to intimidate, or you want like nature to try to get through to its head?
I would say you'd probably have to try to convince the wolf that like whatever the threat is in this room is probably less than the threat that's outside. But remember, it's a large beast. It probably is going to take a lot longer for it to squeeze out.
That's true. That's true. Well, I guess I'm just gonna be a big angry guy and hope that it runs away from me with like a burning halo behind my head and just try to be scary and try to herd it towards the door. Rah! Rah!
Yeah.
Oh yeah. You scare it, but given that you're the bigger threat in the room, and there's the exit that's between you and him, it's going to try to make its way out this way.
You fucking idiot. I gave you ample room to...
You fucking asshole.
That door was closed. Well, you got thumbs now? You can open that shit?
So the wolf jumps up at the door and it starts scratching, carrying on at it. Is it strong enough to push the door open? It is not.
Thank gosh.
Gonna try again.
Good thing it's one of them malnourished wolves.
And this one would be at a -10. Yeah, it ain't making it through that door.
You idiot. Just run, bro.
First I stab myself, now you're trying to scare a wolf. It's going the wrong way.
Yeah, you see Soleil just like, fuck, man.
This is not going well.
Like, Masquerade! Come get this motherfucker!
Masquerade, it looks like Estesian's getting his wherewithal back towards himself.
Heyo.
The prayers are working. So, as I see him stab himself, I will try to encourage him to continue, but help him at the same time. First,
What?
I'm going to heal him, or at least try
Yes.
with it.
Yes, do it.
Wow. So I heard him push that shit in a little bit more.
Bro.
What is it? Is it?
He's about to die, dog.
I think it's still like two. He takes a 1d8 damage. For
Non-lethal, though, right?
Nah, this is lethal. There you go, solid 6.
Tried
And-
it. Tried it.
Is the
Were you
instrument silver?
trying
or-
to take the Wazakashi out of him, or did you
You
just
know,
push that a bit deeper?
I'm just gonna try to, I don't even know, but
Man, stumped.
bless.
He's sitting there like, yo, he stabbed himself. He tried to kill himself. Let me just assist you a little bit then.
that silver a little deeper, make it a little bit more effective.
All right, so it is 10 weakness to silver, so that's 16 total damage on that one.
It hurts, bro. How we looking over here, Birdman? He's fine. He's fine, bro.
He's fine.
With each
He's doing good
indoctrination
enough
of the
everywhere.
silver, bro, the wolf.
Are you badly
Gets
injured
kicked out.
already?
We're not all masquerade, dog.
Did we heal from the last? We didn't heal from the last encounter. Like we had just
think
fallen
we
healed
asleep, so we have technically have it rest. Correct?
No, we healed right before we came in here because we didn't know what the encounter was.
I didn't full heal, but I think we got some heal. Like I'm still
Yeah,
a little
Nakia healed
short,
stuff.
but
She did treat wounds on everyone when we were outside.
hey, man, if he dies, bro. We'll pick it back
Right.
up.
Well, good thing it's the good doctor's turn.
Oh,
The
man.
last action, I wanted to do another prayer.
Oh yeah, get back on it. What you got?
Who we playing
Please, I'm
to?
fucked up.
The fucking God of
Yeah.
Nine Tails or something? What is this?
I think I clipped an artery, Saren Ray.
Oh shit, this motherfucker gonna die.
Silver fly inside the body and let the bird continue to lead the wolf.
I always feel like Masquerade is like a slam poet or some shit.
He is a slam poet, bro.
He's a warrior poet, man.
That's freaking hilarious.
He ain't hear me that time.
Even though you're seeking aid, I think Saren Ray's seeing that the tides are already changing, and you've done all you can at this point.
I think she's laughing at Soleil and the wolf. She's distracted, bro.
You obviously, I know CJ knows this, but you know in that moment, like, your significant other looks at you because you did something real stupid, and they don't have to say anything, but that's exactly what, like Nike is doing at you. And she's gonna, like, she puts, like, Trigger Brand right at, like, Etesian's, like, leg or wherever he stabbed, and she shoots it with the life shot. Point. What's up, bud?
Is that Big Willie style?
That's Big Willie
He's
style.
very happy about it.
I'm on TV.
So you're gonna barrel stuff? You don't even roll for the AC?
I'm just gonna put it right on him.
Tempo,
so-
right? Just, but it
So
heals.
3d4 plus 3. Not 30. God bless.
I like that.
Well, because what comes next is gonna be I am gonna do risky surgery, so he's gonna take the D8 of damage regardless. And then for my last one, I'm gonna do actually battle the actual battle medicine for this, for him to get the 4d8 plus 15. Because with assurance it's a crit, but with risky surgery it turns it into a critical success. And so you'll gain that much back, and then that's my turn.
So he gets
But, like,
39 total.
But literally, like,
Or
looking at
35.
Tirvez, like, her eyes are saying, "Do not touch him again. Do not else. Continue to pray." And then that's about it.
No.
All right, Eliana, you got a good hold of Lucia in this bubble.
And that is that one's just a duration. She doesn't have to she doesn't have to sustain it. It's just there on her until either the minute is up or she breaks out of it.
All right, and then you see this wolf like pitter-patting, scratching at the door, trying to get out of there. And in the meantime, she's trying to like calm the wolf down and like, "Come on, let's go. We got to get out of here." And then of course Soleil's like yelling, "Get out of here!" The wolf's like,
Bro, I don't know what happened to Soleil, man. He's freaking out.
Yeah, she'll actually come over here, and she'll pop that door open, let it just run out.
You gonna let the wolf die to the little demons out there?
There ain't nothing on this side as far as she can see. It'll run to the air, probably, maybe.
I say we just let loose Lucia the werewolf out that way too. Just like try to move the void over to the door and then just like raise it up on one side.
It's like a
the
fucking
wild.
hamster in this ball. Like, oh my god.
So if we gotta wait for the wolf's turn, then Ileana will prepare an action to close the door after the wolf, or will the wolf and the lady go through?
"All right,
Sacrificing them to the void.
Lucia, give me another will save."
Nice.
Hey,
Now that's some real pack leader shit.
All right, what do you focus in on to
Please don't
get
stab
yourself back steady?
I think actually she more Lucia headcanon. This got the better of her because she was asleep, right? Like she was already kind of at that weak point, and once she kind of wakes herself up, it's almost like a mental battle. She can see the wolf that's like trying to come out, and she's like mentally thinking about doing what Masquerade was like actually doing the things like, let me wrestle this thing, let me tussle with it, let me pound it into the ground so that it knows I'm the boss of it. If we're going to do anything, it's going to be together. And that's like mentally, she's just really picturing having this wrestling match with a wolf.
Oh, fight like what's a wolf to a dragon?
I love it. All right, Estesian, you've got a hold of yourself, and you're coming back to. You got the knife in your leg, and you're getting fixed up, but you're feeling a little woozy. Not from the pain that you're going through, but from like literally fighting a wolf within you. How you feeling? What are you doing? Or do you step away real quick?
Oh yeah, it looks like.
It's that time.
Oh yeah, got to put him to bed and all that good stuff.
Rip.
All right, let's settle out with the rest of these peeps.
He's bleeding out. That's what he's doing.
Nah, he's good.
Yeah. I like how this knife's just still in him, though.
I feel like that was part of like the risky surgery. Like Nakia kind of like not rip it out, but like did enough to where like she had to cut around it to pull it out and be like, "Stupid boy," and then like sew it up or do something.
I mean, it's like a genjutsu. He had to break himself out, dog.
The real question is, does this lady get a control of her wolf?
You better
Oh,
hope
you're
so, or
talking one
Soleil's
at
about
the
to beat
bottom?
this wolf's ass.
Oh no, you opened the door
Yeah,
and
Eliana opened the
let
door.
her go.
Good luck, dog.
But it wasn't the
Literally.
wolf's turn yet, though. She get one more chance before the wolf did.
You will go through the tiny tunnel that we created, not the door.
Tiny tunnel.
Secret
tiny
tunnel.
tunnel.
Through the
I'm waiting
mountain.
for this chick to just like disappear. Like she walks out, it just poof, something gets her.
Just gets melted.
Yeah.
We just hear her scream.
See her lift up, and all you see is her feet dangling and
Yeah.
kicking.
It's like, oh shit.
Oh shit.
It's not what I signed up for.
Yeah.
All right, Casimir's got everybody evacuated. Soleil, the door is open. You see the wolf getting ready to scurry its way out there, following its master.
Yeah. I'm gonna get on its haunches, and make sure it goes on and gets, and also try to take a little peep see through his fucking door and see if some demons are coming.
All right. The wolf runs out into the hallway after its master. And quite literally, as you say, like, you want to make sure that there's no demons or anything, you see
Come on.
2, 3,
7.
4 fireballs come winging
God damn.
towards
Holy.
both her and this wolf here.
Fireball.
4 or 5 fireballs. God damn.
Let's see them
Literally melted.
savage reflexes.
I mean, what did we learn?
Oops.
We
I
won't
want to
go
see if they
that
make
way.
it. They might make it. They might have
Or-
evasion.
Or
They might have evasion. Come on.
Maybe the wolf do.
See, see him turn like
I don't
going
think-
to burnt crisp and be like, "Nah, they ain't have evasion."
You ain't got that much evasion. Nope.
Oh
No.
no!
You ain't got that much evasion.
Oh no!
Oh no.
Not their first
I mean,
one's
the dice
Levi.
are telling a story, bro.
Woo.
That's just the first
Oh,
I'm just
They
going to go
both
ahead and
crit
multiply
failures.
that by 4.
Oh man.
We just got these poor people killed.
No,
Yo,
they
Levi, what
got
does it look
Now
like,
it
bro?
just disappeared off the map.
The good thing is there's no
Literally, you
evidence.
saw you saw two people, like you saw a person and a wolf, and now you see nothing but ash.
just
Like,
disintegrated.
Soleil's like, I want to do that one day.
and Ileana, you ready to action to shut the door behind you?
Yeah, she'll,
All right.
she'll definitely be
Shut.
kind of like,
Oh. Nothing
Oh,
to
kinda
see here.
guys.
just kind of look back at Soleil, just kind of have him get this look like,
I give her a head shake like, nah, that did not happen, bro. They left peacefully. Like, we are not telling them, bro.
No, they ran off to outside of that home, but
Fucking
you
Father
know, they out
Lucian's
there.
like looking for him, like, where'd they go? I think they went
I
home,
just
dog.
know
I
they,
don't
they
know.
just went
They
past the
went
door.
home.
All right, Maysayer, what do you got?
I learned my lesson from the last time, so I'm just gonna continue with
Just gonna pray.
steady prayers, no medicine checks this time around.
Oh man.
I mean, it's almost impossible for you to critically fail again, you know?
Matter of fact, what I will do though
Did
is
you
I
not
will
just
grab
see what Levi just did? He rolled 2 crit failures in a row.
I'll grab him.
Also, I just
That
pulled
is
up your
pretty
new
bad.
art, Maggie.
Huh?
I just pulled up your new wolf art.
Yeah.
It's better not awaken anything weird in me.
Now the
Oh, you got
whole
another
world
one
will
drop?
see.
What's the athletics
Now
for?
that I was grabbing him first just to kind of like immobilize him. That way, if something does happen, he got to get away from me.
I like how
Before he-
Mans is like 90% back, and you're just like, stay still, motherfucker.
Don't fucking move.
Quit stabbing yourself.
Oh, let's pop back to Estesian real quick because he missed his turn because he stepped away real fast. You're starting to settle in. You're feeling a little bit woozy, not from the wounds because Dr. Nike was healing you up, but like you just went through an ordeal of fighting off a disease, basically. So of course you're like pooled in sweat and like your feathers are like soaking wet right now. And what's going through your mind? How you feeling?
Masquerade hovering over me is kind of giving me the creeps. I'm not gonna lie. Like his face right in front of me, and I'm laying down. He's sitting down, and it's just like, what are you doing?
Saren Ray's light.
You can see me stab myself.
I'm saving you.
Clearly, you need to prayer.
I need a prayer.
All right, the good
Ah.
doctor.
Yeah.
Unless Masera, you have anything else?
I was just gonna continue to pray.
All right.
Grab him and pray.
Holding me down, praying above me.
It almost hit a 1. And with that, you feel that Saren Ray's will is done. This moment has passed, and you see a peace being restored in Estesian.
It is over, brother.
Never would have began if we would have forgotten the chains.
Hey, man, that's on y'all werewolves, bro.
Well, you said you'd watch us.
All right,
and
good
protect
doctor.
us.
So Lucia's in this bubble. We can't get into the bubble, can we?
nah. I mean,
No.
you can attack him from the outside.
I was gonna say, can you see through the bubble?
That was gonna
Um,
be another thing.
You know, I mean, I leave that up to you. The art kind of looks like you couldn't, but maybe we can say it's like kind of a smoky sort of exterior that's like maybe you can see a little bit through it, kind of like a concealment in a way, a little bit.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, if it's like
What are those?
if it's like when you're in the red light district and you can kind of see through like the fog glass.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
like it doesn't
Lucia-
technically say you can't see it.
Lucia's
There's
kind
nothing on there that says it.
of getting to a still in herself. You know what I'm saying? She's not fighting against the bubble. You can kind of tell that she's in control.
You can't like dismiss a duration spell, right? Like it just goes until it's done.
Yeah, I can't like actively dismiss it. I don't believe. I think it would say that if you could.
Yeah.
So she's just in there for the full minute.
You're in timeout.
That's all right.
That's legitimately what that is. I guess the only thing like Dr. Nike would do is just be near the bubble and be like, Lucia, you can do this. Calm yourself. Calm the beast inside of you. Listen to the songs. And then like I'm pretty sure like being around Lucia's tribe beforehand, like she knows probably Dr. Nike probably knows like some songs, but she'll like try and hum the tune just to try and help calm her down a little bit. And then that's pretty much all she'll do. She'll just be like, la, 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 and they just keep doing that to like bring her back to her people here right now, and then also to make her think of her old tribe as well. And that's about it. Soothing words.
Princess of Protection, you just watched the wolf and the lady get nuked.
Eliana has a new trauma to deal with. just kind of lock that away.
I have to explain that one.
Oh man.
Just like that's
Just
going in the vault. I'm not going to be thinking about that either. And she'll just kind of walk over here, look inside the, peer inside the bubble, see like how much, to see if Lucia is kind of regaining herself, and then she too would kind of like call out to her and say, "It looks as if you are finding yourself. Continue on. You can come back to us. Fight against whatever. Fight against the beast within you. You can do it, Lucia. You are stronger than that." And I'll use a diplomacy to try and give some aid.
I guess I could have done a performance check, but
Headcanon. It was all theater of the mind.
and I'm cool with headcanon after seeing that.
I think Ileana is like
hear you
so
through the bubble.
traumatized. She like sent those people out to get blown up, essentially.
Yeah, it's like she comes over. She tries to say all of that really nice stuff. Says, "You can do it. I guess you can."
Shaking.
Maybe you might be able to do it.
Just don't use fire.
All right, Lucia, last willpower save. You're wrestling the beast, and you seems like you're standing on top of it right now.
Do it.
We'll see.
Come on, do it.
Exactly what you needed. All right.
Wow, and MJ we trust, bro.
Go.
Yo, can you give a negative
Headcanon,
to
though.
an aid?
Yeah, I had the +2, I think, still.
No, I'm saying can like if you crit fail an aid, can does
Oh,
it make,
no.
Does it make the situation worse?
yeah, does it make it worse? Kind of like medicine.
Oh no!
Y'all leave me alone, because I have a great mental image I
All
want
right,
to
let's hear
share.
it. Come on, share.
I am. So we're already saying y'all can kind of see in the bubble, and Dr. Nikea is singing, and I'm envisioning her being kind of like she was on her hands and knees, kind of like envisioning fighting this thing. And Balthazar is going to pick up her tune, Dr. Nikea's, because he can sing now, and he's carrying the tune too. And Lucia just puts her hand up where like Nikea is, and like her head on the bubble, and Balthazar's got his head there, and everybody's singing together to like pull her through that last bit of fighting this wolf off.
Ooh, I love it. Take an inspiration point. That's brilliant.
That was awesome.
Thank you.
What's it look like when the bubbles like? Does it shatter? Does it melt? Does it?
If we
I think
want to
kinda
be poetic, it would like just kind of disappear, and then our hands would be together, and me and Balthy's head would hit together.
Oh, that's sweet. Demetrius
That's a
canon.
moment.
You can't change that. No
Yeah,
amount of
that's-
mechanics
yeah,
can change
Now
that.
you're spelling anymore. Fuck off.
Stygian, you're already steadied, and you've got Maysair holding you down on the ground, like, repent, repent.
Yeah, seriously.
The power of Sarenway compels you.
Yeah. Oh man. Rip.
Wolf's fighting back.
Good thing Masquerade
Yeah,
had
that-
such a tough hold on him.
I think you already made the save. I think only
Yeah,
thing
you
that is-
didn't need to make another will save. You were already ahead of Lucia in the count.
I have to do an acrobatics though.
Sad.
Like, why is he making that face? Like, oh, I didn't know I was cool.
He's like completely feathered out and he's still just like
Right, you know,
He's getting a
hitting that red
migraine.
hard, it makes you pass out.
Yeah, he's getting a migraine now. He's like, fuck. Masquerade's like, calm down.
You're steady, you know what I'm saying, Stygian. How's that look when you finally steady yourself?
Honestly, it's kind of hard to, think of something else other than Masquerade trying to save me with his face right in front of me. Just thinking like, wow, going all out for me on this, getting prayers, holding me down. I'm all sweaty. What's going on?
What happened?
What happened?
What did we do?
Oh no.
Chill out,
All right.
Deadpool.
So at this point, you guys have taken care of the said problem.
Only a couple of innocents,
No,
destroyed
nothing
the
happened.
process.
I don't know what you're talking about. They
No,
ran outside and we don't know what happened.
Like Nakia looks up. Soleil, what do you mean? What happened?
Did you just hit us with the Zorro? Nothing happened.
Did you want to call everybody back in, or you just want to be like, y'all stay out there?
Keep this story.
I feel like it's gonna be an awkward conversation. Where we
Soleil's
have
gonna
to
have a
explain-
silent prayer in the corner.
I mean, the only two that saw the immolation were Ileana and Soleil. And Ileana's not saying nothing.
Soleil's not supposed to technically lie, but if he doesn't say anything, he can't lie. So
Mission of truth.
How did you not see the giant wolf leave out the cave? How did you not see that?
Technically, all you got to do is be like, "Yeah, I saw him leave, and I closed the door."
That's what
That's
that's what
not a lie.
Ileana's definitely gonna say.
You guys getting their story straight?
who could say
Oh,
where they
who's that
are?
close to
No,
the door?
I'm just saying what's in Ileana's head. If anyone asks, they went out the door. Period.
Nakia would definitely like look over at Lucia, like, "Lucia, are you okay? Is everything fine? Do you feel better? How's your head?" Like she's like kind of pawing you, but like gently, just like making sure nothing else is wrong, seeing if all the fur is gone, checking, like she's like in your teeth, like making sure there's no canines.
There's no canines. And she feels like she fought a big battle, so she's just kind of like, I'm good. I'm good. You're like, I'm gonna probably
That is good. You worried that's very much. Syringe still in you, just she like yanks it out. Sorry.
like acts all nonchalant about it. Thank you for helping bring me back.
Of course. You're very important to me. All of you are. That scared me half to death. I need to lay down. This
Hello.
is way too
Lucia,
much.
To retrieve the others.
you're an astrologist, aren't you?
I am.
Is it a full moon?
I don't know. I can't see the sky. Very literal. There's no sky
By
here.
all charts and calendars, it shouldn't be a full moon.
You don't rewrite that.
Oh, yeah.
It is not a full moon. I'm not sure where that came from.
Okay.
Eliana, when you step out there, you see one of the Vistanis like way further ahead. He's trucking through the fucking snow. He's like, oh no.
She kind of comes out. She's still a little shell shocked, but she ain't saying what happened. She's Father Lucius, the The crisis is averted, I believe. It should be safe for everyone to return.
Are these like stacks of hay? On the
No, those are like hemp
Bed
like
rolls.
blankets and bed rolls. Yeah.
oh, okay, yeah, like super dramatically, like Nakia just lays down. Oh, goodness, I am tired. I must rest some more, and then like she literally tries to go back to sleep immediately.
Father Lucian, when Ileana comes out, he's like, "What?" He's like, "What happened in there?" He's like, "I saw so many weird things when I was running out."
It is nothing to be overly concerned about. So long as there will be no more issues for the night, I can assure you. And once we are,
Can you though?
she's a noble.
Stay awake.
Bullshitting's what she does.
All right, give me that diplomacy roll, trying to convince them to come back
Oh
in.
gosh.
I get that.
There you go.
Oh, that's almost perfect. So, Father Lucian, he's like, "Whatever happened in there, it must have been the dark powers that activated it. I don't blame you or your party for what transpired, but
Yes.
I think we're safer together than apart."
You get it,
Yeah,
man.
that is-
You get it.
You quite understand it. We were able to stop it, and there should not be any more issues. But please be cautious, though. Of course, this is a dangerous place.
And I forget, your friend with the wolf. Did they run out in
Yeah,
the
I'm
front?
definitely not in that corner when they come in. Nothing happened there.
Again, she's not mentioning shit. If they don't bring it up, she's not bringing it up.
So literally, like when they come back in, they're like, "Where is Chantel and her wolf? Like, where did they go?"
They escaped through that door.
You guys
And
didn't see him?
Father Lucian just hangs his head low. He's like, "They did not escape.
Oh, are you so certain?
The flame demons.
You're like, oh no.
They took them."
R.I.P.
Oh.
I'll
That
pray
is
one for
that
him.
is most unfortunate. I am sad to hear that.
Roll for diplomacy. No, I'm just kidding.
Father Lucian's like, "Why didn't they just follow the rest of us?"
I don't know, man.
That would have probably been deception.
I mean, I was yelling at them to like leave and stuff. Maybe they just thought that was the only way. I don't know. It's weird. I don't know why they wouldn't leave by the giant hole in the wall over there that y'all did. You know, it's weird.
Oh.
722. What do you think?
He's not deceiving. You're not deceiving. You're telling the truth. They went
mean-
through the door.
They did go through the door.
He's
What do you
not
say?
trying to deceive him.
The deception through a half truth at an advantage. Roll again. Take the higher.
Roll advantage. Yeah, go ahead.
Technically not false, but misleading.
Technically not false. There it is.
Oh, yes.
As long as
All
we
the way on
point
the
out
other
to
end of the
her.
spectrum.
When the father realized that, he was like, "Oh, dang it! They made a oopsie."
They made it oopsie.
He did a lot of work for her, and he's explaining everything away.
He says, "At this point, it's hard to rest, but if you'd like, I'll take a watch."
Don't trouble yourself.
You are
We
fine.
got this.
Please, you have all been through so much. Let us continue to take watch.
I mean, as you could see, we're very perceptive of any potential issue that arises.
Hmm.
And he says, "Oh, we'll just go into silent prayer over here for our lost ones."
Maybe closer to the exit, but maybe we could get our werewolves up in the corner so they don't attack the civvies. I don't know.
So at this point, Father Lucian and his people are in the corner, kind of praying silently for their lost
Balthazar's gonna
loved
go
ones.
be their emotional support goat because he's a good boy.
He's like singing his healing tune.
Right.
So
There's also no wolf over there to eat them anymore.
That's true.
That helps.
it's true. It's true. So Ileana missed the question that Soleil asked, but would have come back to ask Lucia the same thing about like, do you know, is it a full moon? This seems quite early, does it not?
This wasn't caused by a full moon. We still have several turns before we get to that point. I'm not sure what triggered it.
Could Ileana do like an Arcana to maybe try to determine why they started transforming so quickly? That if perhaps the Amber Temple is messing with them a little bit.
It would be an occultism check.
Occultism? Okay.
I would like to cast guidance on Ileana, since I am part of the scientist crew, and this is
It
science.
could also be a religion check.
We'll go with occultism.
I mean, I'll come at it from a different angle.
My religion is shite. Legion. Seven is 24.
The 23 is a good A check or not for her, but
Between the three of you, and Ileana did have the +1 for guidance.
Okay.
Between the three of you, you kind of surmise that the dark presence is affecting people that have a curse upon them. It's like amplifying the speed of the transformation. Speaking of speeds of transformations, we got one more person that has a cursed item with them.
Who that is?
Uh-oh.
Who that is?
Oh no.
Who that is?
You and that stupid crown.
Are you wearing the
Yeti
crown,
King.
sir?
now
All right. We'll go into the next watch.
Christ. On a
mean the-
cracker. None
mean-
of us are going to be able to stop him.
You mean the first watch again, right? Also,
Yeah, we'll continue the first watch.
can we say, Miss Ileana, as we're watching, we have surmised Masquerade could be a problem. Yes?
Hey, don't get closer to the civilians.
I'm fine now. I might be all that's between them and Masquerade.
My turn.
Yes, it is. If those that are cursed are accelerating in their cursing or their cursed forms, Masquerade will be an issue.
There's only 3 of us that aren't cursed, right?
I believe so. Yes.
How many watches does it take to get through a night?
You raise a good point.
Just saying. You know?
It may behoove us to have one non-cursed and one cursed per,
Yeah, we go
per
from
watch.
toughs and smarts to cursed and non-cursed. And the
Look,
cursed
mine's
one
not gonna be a
sits
cursed.
over on the other side.
Well, then, if you wish to take a rest, I will wake one of the others to join me.
Yeah, I think that's for the best.
She'd
think Ileana would probably be the best person to join you right now.
Who you mean? Ileana is Ileana.
Or not Ileana, Lucia.
I mean, I can do that.
wake up or get Lucia before she.
My only counter to that is I don't think me or Nike have any chance of controlling Masquerade. And I would think Ileana would have the highest chance out of all of us. So I would say have Masquerade with Illy.
Fair.
I'm fine either way.
Yeah, she'll go to Masquerade and she'll tell him what's going on with it.
Go up to tell him, take the fucking crown off.
I mean, that is definitely a part
That's
of
always an option too.
That's definitely a
Just
part of
while
what
we're
she would
here.
say. She would go up to him and say, Masquerade, we have decided, me and Soleil, We have talked about it at least that we should have both a cursed person, one who is bearing a curse, and one who is not cursed, per watch. As 3 of us cursed, 3 of us are not. I would say, just putting it out there, that you could take the crown off and you would not be cursed. It is also an option.
So as he says that, can we say that it tries to trigger?
Ooh, yes.
That's exactly what I was thinking in my head.
Nice.
You know
Like
what?
your
I
crown
agree.
doesn't want to be taken off.
I mean, it makes sense, bro. The
Oh, yeah,
curse is
totally.
telling a story.
Why does that hurt so much?
I'm gonna tell you up front because this is gonna be a tough roll. So you guys can stack the deck if you like with whatever you can to help Maysair here. It's a 30.
Gonna
It's a
guided
30.
by the stars.
Gilead would have anything to help boost. Maybe a diplomacy for an aid, since she is like trying to get him to take the crown off.
Yep, you can give it to him.
Try to get that aid.
Yeah, crit, buddy.
Well, actually, you just need a 20, don't you, for aid?
Yeah.
Good thing you're so damn good at it.
Damn.
Whew.
So there's a +1 from the aid. There's a +1 from the guidance. Guidance doesn't stack, correct?
That's right.
Yeah, I believe so.
Oh. I threw it out there just in case.
I think you
Well,
may.
We actually have a really good chance at this succeeding because I gave myself advantage too. So
Oh, what the guided by the stars?
right.
Yeah.
Are we all still up? And that's why we're having this conversation, or
I
Yeah,
would
I don't think we've gone to
assume,
bed yet.
that we have not fallen asleep yet. At least I
I
know
really don't.
Soleil hasn't. Soleil's been like, "You should wake him up," and he would wait until like those 2 were ready to watch.
All right. So, Maysair, you say it's probably a good idea to take off the crown. And as you raise your arms up to take it off your head, that voice has been talking to you. It's like, no, it can be colder. It should be colder. And you feel it fighting against you in your mind.
The advantage.
That ain't it, Chief.
He rolled misfortune, didn't
He sure did.
I rolled 4.
Oh, you did.
No, he rolled misfortune.
he? Oh, he had a 12. He had a 12 on the other roll. 12 plus 19.
Well, he
So
still gets a
he'd have
crit
been at-
success.
He'd have been at 31.
You roll success on your will save. You
Nice
get a
by
crit
1.
instead.
Does he not get the crit success? Because of his path to perfection, as long as he gets it. Well, shit, he got a 35. Never mind. He still get a critical.
With a crit success, there because a critical is because a regular is a crit success, right?
Correct.
That's what his stuff says.
You have successfully usurped the will of the crown. What you're standing in front of the Frost King in this blizzard of a space, and he's been trying to control you, take your will, but every time you've stopped him. And at this point, you're standing in front of him. What do you say to him?
You say it should be colder. But understand, it is only done through my will, not through yours. Now kneel.
And the Yeti King kind of chuckles at you. He's like, you think I was trying to control you? I was giving you a chance.
You give me a chance. It is through Saren Ray, and the darkness that we will succeed. You believe that the blizzard gives us a chance with the coldness to freeze, but it's the light that shines that allows the sparkle of the snow to guide your steps. Understand, it isn't even my will, but Sarenrae's that will be done. As you can see, your ice crown is now gold, now nil.
The Ice King kneels to you. And he says, I do not supplicate myself, but I bow to your superior will.
And so, like, as Ileana says that, this whole thing happens, and you can see the crown on my head change to the gold color. And I say, do you really believe a pathetic curse like that can succumb to
Take an
So she-
inspiration point, too.
there's no danger?
I am the danger.
All I
she
could
sees-
picture was the Shogun was like, "Bow, Leroy." That's all I could think of.
Who is the master?
Who's the master?
I am.
Can she feel like the change from the crown as it happens, like magically?
Give me an Arcana.
Then you got to finish with the Boa Hancock pose where she's just like looking at people below.
Man, look at them cracking them crits out today.
On them skills, baby.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you very easily can tell that this is the first time you've probably ever witnessed it, but he subverted a curse through sheer willpower alone.
So Ileana's definitely had her mind kind of blown twice today by seeing two people get immolated, and then just watching a man just shrug off a curse.
He literally said no to a
thank you.
curse. Like, nah.
Not today.
What did you expect?
She kind of like as he's looking as he says says that to her. You're like, do you think that this curse could overcome me? She kind of looks at him, and she's like, "You continue to impress. I must admit, you're quite the specimen. I must say, quite strange."
Like he was like, keep your
That's
hands to
strange.
yourself.
Right, wakes up out of nowhere. He's mad.
You see, like it's definitely not like romantic interest. It's like academic. Like she's almost looking at him like a specimen.
Yeah.
It's like what is this guy? Like you definitely see,
Desire
like,
to do science is strong.
see like those wheels turn, and she's like, "I want to study, but that would seem out of sorts. But you're quite an interesting person, Sir Masquerade."
I wish I watched Fire Force because
So
Arthur
at
is
that
basically
point, I take
him.
the crown off my head and say, "It's no danger to you anymore," and I hand it to you.
She kind of just
Bro,
looks
you
at it
can
and
keep it on.
she says, "No, I need you. I would keep it on. It is much more worthy of study upon your head."
With you supplicating the curse of the Frost King's crown, you can now cast Howling Blizzard once a day.
Hell yeah, that's
Nice.
fucking cool.
Let me go find that.
Just keep doing cool stuff, man.
Well, now Masquerade can wrestle with Lucia if she turns. So
All right. So second watch, you got one less cursed person to worry about.
Who's doing the second watch?
I thought y'all. Who did y'all say was gonna be with who?
First was Ileana and Masquerade.
Okay.
don't matter. Could be
I guess it would be me and Lucia.
Okay.
Or do you want to let the girls like sleep all the way until the last watch?
Whatever.
I have a feeling, just combat wise, that you'd match up better with Etesian versus Lucia, but up to you.
I don't care. Like I would feel it. Like he would probably like suggest often, let me be last watch. I like to wake up early.
Yeah, I guess
And then
Soleil and somebody.
Yeah, it actually would be better with me and Etesian because then me and him could like do like some alchemy crafty stuff in the morning and then cook.
So Soleil and Lucia.
All right, Soleil, Lucia, let me get them rolls.
Air
What,
bubble.
perception, yeah.
Perceptional doer.
How many crits was that for you tonight, D?
I think 4 if you count the crit fail.
Nice. You do.
Soleil and Lucia, and during your watch, Soleil yourself, as you're leaning up against that door, you hear the whispers of the Lich ruminating through the place, and you hear him speaking. The dark powers must be controlled. The dark powers must be controlled. The dark powers must be controlled. More knowledge, more information. I have to know.
Ileana, you're talking in your sleep.
I was gonna say, uh-oh. This sounds familiar.
Her inner demons are speaking.
Sorry. I was just like, that's totally Illy.
Yeah, absolutely.
And Lucia, you see the lights on the floor kind of dancing as if someone carrying a torch is moving up and down a hallway as you're sitting during your watch.
Is that the north or the east door?
Both.
Motherfuckers.
This place remains restless.
But other than that, you guys don't really notice anything else set off. And we can go into the next watch.
All right, Belfie comes to sleep.
Good luck. Nakia! Why?
Oof.
That's why they're third watch.
Between
Third
us,
watch, it's a bitch.
Yeah.
I know.
We're
No,
legit
personally.
not paying attention to nothing.
We're working on our alchemy shit
Yeah,
too
they don't
much.
give a
Yeah.
shit. Yeah. They're
We're-
distracted as
yes.
hell.
between Estesian and Dr. Nakia, you guys see the patrols, the torch lights moving across the floor, shining underneath the doorway. But other than that, it's fairly uneventful. A couple of the Vistani kind of stir in their sleep, but given everything that happened tonight, it's understandable. And the next day breaks. You see the sunshine through the light over here, or not the sunshine, but like the dim grayness that is above you. You can tell that the day is starting to break.
Rooster wake up call.
Oh, please do it. Like I'll be like making food and stuff after like doing my daily preparations, and I'll just wait for him to do it.
You watch him cook that food. It's like, all right about now, and just let out a giant screech.
I think Soleil throws a rock at him.
Reflex save.
If you give me the real rooster call, I'll give you an inspiration point.
It's a Tengu version.
Gotta do it once for YouTube, right?
Gotta do it for
Once
the
for the
vine,
two.
bro.
I don't know. Do you want like the cockadoodle doo, or do you want like the actual?
Dude, whatever a Tijin would do, man.
What would Etesian do
Give
for
me a
his
Stygian's rooster call.
That'd be a teaser, just a little.
Damn it, Discord. Discord didn't get that right, man.
Discord didn't give it to us. Give it to us.
Discord does not fucking no. Damn it. All I heard.
I guess it.
All I heard
That's what
too.
it sounded like.
No, it's let's see. It was like the.
There we go.
It doesn't do
Like
well
that.
with pitch.
Too high for
Yeah,
Discord.
you can't go
Too
too
high
high
pitch
with
for
the
Discord.
pitch on Discord.
Right?
We
That's
get the
what it'd be
we get
about.
it though.
Take your
You get the
inspiration.
spirit.
We feel the vibes.
You
It's
know,
enough
but
for Soleta.
to wake you up, it's got to be that high pitch. It can't be a low pitch. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Etesian, I will trap you in that bubble. I swear. That's
Y'all should be used to this by now. I do it every morning.
why I'm going
Yeah,
to
but
trap
it
you in
usually
this bubble.
doesn't reverberate off the
Yeah,
wall.
off the wall so bad.
It never gets any easier.
So when Father Lucian and his Vistani people wake, he's like, I don't think that it's a good idea for us to stay here once you enter the temple, but I'm sure our paths will cross again. I'm afraid of what may come out once you enter.
Where will you go?
We'll return to our village and mourn the loss of our friends.
May we visit at some point? Your village?
If you are friends of the cold, you are friends to the Vistani.
Oh, never bother to
Hopefully we'll have good
blame.
news.
Elian's not telling them I actually hate the cold.
I
She won't say that.
despise.
And Father Lucian kind of claps his hand on top of yours, Eliana, and he says, I wish you the best of luck.
Many thanks. We
could
will need
I-
it.
Sorry. Could I look at all of them and see if any of them happen to have something that could appear like silver jewelry?
The tough Vistani, he's kind of standing in the back. He wears a big silver chain, like a big Cuban link monster of a chain.
And it looks real?
Very real.
Maybe he has it for a reason.
How much money do we have?
Probably not a lot. I don't think we've made any money.
Yeah.
I'm not making money on this.
Master
Yeah.
Ray always got money though.
I got 34 gold still.
Vistani love to trade.
Got 10 gold.
Sir, would you come up off that necklace there for something?
Yo, man, let me get that train.
Bless yourself.
Are you trying to run? Are you trying to run his chain?
My bad, dog. I'm just, we need it.
I like those shoes. They come in my size.
I
Yo, let's go with that chain, though, bro.
mean,
What,
the
if they
thing
like
is, like,
to
I
trade?
don't know what I could trade, bro. I need my shit, dog. I got some soap. You need some soap, bro?
We got gold. I mean, we got 10. 10 gold. I can't
Yeah, if
imagine
you-
that.
if you-
Willing to trade.
If you'll trade for gold, that yeah, we got that. Just
We got that.
I don't have knickknacks and stuff.
1 gold for my chain. Sounds like a deal.
Perfect.
Perfect.
All
There you
right.
go.
Masquerade, give this man his gold.
So he hands you his gold, his silver chain.
I take it, I give it a good with the shirt, and I'm looking at Lucia and Etesian. All right, here, Lucia, here's your new chain.
She takes it because she knows what happened, but she's still kind of looking at you like,
I mean, if it wasn't because of you, I wouldn't have screamed at the wolf and their friend to leave. And if it wasn't because of that, they wouldn't have got blown up. So,
You try to put that on you. I put
You
that on
may-
Lucia.
overreacted.
hey,
and
man.
doubted me.
I had you know, I was thinking about you guys.
We don't have to keep talking about the woman and the wolf getting blown up. We don't have to keep talking about it.
So, with that, Father Lucian and his Vistani take off back into the cold, and they bid you farewell.
Oh man, that feels bad, bro.
That was
We should have just convinced them to fucking leave. when we
like
met
I
them.
as a player legit feel bad that they got just melted.
Roasted, bro. And now I'm like, well, Masquerade's immune to fire. Just run out there, see what happens. Just run through the halls and tell us what's out there.
It is 10 o'clock,
That it is.
so we will take off tomorrow. Well, not tomorrow. Next Tuesday.
Let's do it
With you
tomorrow,
guys.
bro. I'm down.
D&D all week, baby.
Yeah.
If my D&D cancels tomorrow, then I'm definitely down. If you guys are all available.
My wife would give me a look, but I'd be like, but please.
That's right.
I'd have to be the odd woman out. I have a pony that I need to go ride tomorrow since I won't be around for the next few days. Sorry, y'all.
Shenanigans.
Worst times are important times.
Bro, who knew you could fill so much time with just like, I don't know, curses? You know?
Yeah, I like that. We did not leave the room.
No,
I didn't think it was going to take as long as it did, honestly. I was like, it'll probably take 30 minutes to get through all this.
bro,
This
that's
dude, man.
We've played together for how long, and you don't realize our role
That's-
play goes
that's
excessively
DMing,
long.
bro. That is DMing. It's like we'll burn through shit that should take hours and 30 minutes, and then we'll take something that should be like 5 minutes to just sessions.
Just make that a whole session.
Yeah, man. You never know.
Loved it.
That whole thing should only took like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Like,
Ah, man.
in actual time, it would have been like 5 minutes worth of time. But in game, like out of game, like rolling it took us 2 hours.
I loved it. I thought that shit was super cool. Like as soon as it started, I was like, oh, we didn't bring the
Yep. Exactly.
Well, we
He
got
got
to
us
say now.
with the trap card.
trap card is good.
Well, it's like there's no way we were bringing them either because them motherfuckers were heavy too, which was like
Yeah,
the point. It was the point was that they were heavy.
Didn't even think about him when we were leaving.
Yeah.
You know, leaving the
I
We
car
didn't-
thought
there.
we
Oh, I
had time.
completely
The
spaced
moon
out
ain't
of it.
full.
Yeah.
That is true. That is true. Because didn't we actually even talked about it? I thought.
Right, yeah, we
Ooh.
did. Like, how long do we have? We should still have like 2-ish weeks, is what I thought we were at.
That's true. Yeah. Then when
There
but
goes Levi being the tricksy
Yeah,
guy.
Trixie
Yeah,
guy
Temple.
here.
Yeah,
Amber Temple's got a whole lot of
silly
bad juju.
hobbitses.
I'll tell you this. The last 2 times I ran Curse of Strahd and we made it to Amber Temple, both parties TPK.
Oh shit.
Yeah, they jumped out like
All right.
Don't put that
So
juju
stay
on us.
right
Oh, they
here.
went out the other side.
yeah.
Yeah, because that was like definitely the. I mean, it was kind of nice that they showed us what not to do.
We know now.
Well, let's see how many I can kill.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, we'll
They were-
just send his butt out.
Just
The noble
Masquerade runs back
sacrifice.
when he needs healing, you know?
Back and forth, back and forth.
GG's though. Good
GG's,
job.
y'all.
GG's. A lot to think
Hell yeah.
on.
Yes.
I had it in my mind that once you guys complete the Amber Temple,
Oh, is that?
like level up. But I feel like since you guys fought the Frost King and then dealt with the Drakes too, I want to give you guys the level up. How do you guys feel about it? If you don't feel like you earned it, I'm not going to give it to you.
Where are
But
we right now?
if you guys want it, I can give it to you.
Where do you vision us at for the end of the game?
By the time you fight Strahd, it's usually around level 10 to 12.
And I guess I don't really know how far we are in the game either, but
I don't know. Say we're about like 70% through. I think you said
You guys are like 63, 60.
I thought you said we were like 2/3 of the
64
way.
and a
Yeah.
half.
Wouldn't that be like 66.66666 repeating?
Repeating, of course.
Repeating, of course, yeah. I mean,
When did we last level up? When I forget.
The last time you guys got a level up was after you bumped into Strahd. Like you get the Denver, you guys got the dinner invitation. That's the last time he's leveled up.
Is that true?
Was it that far ago?
Mm-hmm.
We've been leveling up our items since then.
Yeah, you guys got a level up of the item. Was like the last level up technically.
I guess that was a long time ago. I guess it's fair then that we probably have a level up at this point.
Usually I don't give it till after the Amber Temple as far as milestone stuff goes, but
But you don't want us to
I don't.
die.
I don't. No, I also don't usually throw the Frost King thing in the Drake. those were like kind of special encounters, but
Custom stuff.
yeah, those are custom stuff.
I feel like, dominating cursed items rewards that.
Yeah, and I feel like you guys have been very impressive coming up the mountain.
Cause
You
that was
guys,
a whole.
you guys dealt with the Rock. You guys dealt with the Ice King, the Drakes. Like,
It was
Those
a cool ass adventure
dancing
coming up this mountain,
guys.
man.
Yeah.
Did some cool shit.
I mean, I'll let you guys ruminate, and I'm good if you guys want to take it. You definitely earned it. I feel like you earned it, but if you guys don't feel like you earned it, then you can get it at the end of the Amber Temple.
I think it's fair to get it now. I think now that you kind of laid it out, and it's been as long as it's been since we leveled up last time. I think that's fair.
What you think,
They're
Kyle?
about to cook this. That's great. About to cook this whole castle.
Yeah, we just level up Masquerade, let him run.
I mean, I honestly don't know what you guys get at level 8, so
We'll be
I
nine.
I don't know.
now.
I don't know.
It'll be
I don't know. I get it 9 either.
I'm kind of
We'll be
looking at
level
it
nine.
now.
oh, level 9.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do we deserve level 9? That's the question.
I think you guys deserve level 9.
Ooh, I get a master in fortitude, and if I roll a success, it's a critical success. Ooh, that sounds very
Ooh.
cool. Wait a minute. Hold the
We'll
phone.
get it.
Oh
Standby.
shit! Yeah, let's get level 9 so I can get level 5 spells.
Ooh.
Ooh. Oh shit. And resolute faith. What is that? Oh, crit wills. Bro, what's a level 5 fire spell? I just need to see.
No idea, my sir.
I could summon
Is it-
celestials.
Nothing. I'm immune to fire. So
Flame strike. Well, I'm not firing you, bro.
I guess pass along the word to Chemo then.
Let's just let him not know. You know,
Video to see.
he's got to watch the video to find out.
All right, Mo, you gotta watch the part where you skipped out.
Yeah, there's some very important information.
There's another milestone for collecting like all the artifact items, which you guys are in the temple, so you guys are getting close to the Sun Sword.
Can't wait to find that thing right there.
Amen. A fucking man.
That's gonna be cool. Cool times.
And then there's like 2 other items, like the tome and I think the Idol of Ravenloft.
Idol of Ravenloft.
Man.
Can't wait to get into the temple.
Holy
temple proper.
shit, y'all!
yes, we need level 9.
Yeah.
Listen to this, bro. Summon healing servitor. I mean, it sounds pretty tight.
That's pretty nice.
Oh shit! Good level spell. Maybe I didn't even build my shit up to level 8 or level 9.
Yeah, I'm
this
only at 8 on my
path builder.
fucking path builder shit. I'm like, I don't even fucking know what my 9 shit's gonna be.
Check
Alright,
this
y'all.
shit
I
out.
gotta get going. Time to put the kid in bed though. But have a good night, y'all.
GG, bro.
Okay. Good night.
Popping off as well. Y'all have a good night.
Rare.
Peace.
Later, y'all.
GG, bro.
Later.
See that, Levi?
Bye.
Damn, bro. That's crazy.
Hmm?
Metal strikes.
CJ, you did it, man. I honestly thought that 30 was gonna beat you.
Never.
Not today.
I had a plus 19 already on Will, and then with the advantage plus the bonuses, I was like, I got a pretty good chance of beating this.
And then you still came in at like a 35. I was like, golly.
These metal strikes are gonna be wicked.
Yeah,
How
that
many
shit's
times
crazy.
have we needed like cold iron and silver? It's gonna
Yeah,
be,
it's just automatic. So now my hands are just cold iron and silver.
that's wild.
Catch these.
You are
Nice.
gonna be unstoppable. We're just gonna throw you. Soleil's right. We let Masquerade go out the door. He doesn't get blown up because he's immune to fire. He punches all the bad things.
Yeah.
We just let him
Literally,
back in
we
when
just let him out and close the door.
Just leave him in the hallway.
I mean,
we're not leaving him in the hallway.
Yeah.
We're leaving the demons with him.
Right.
They're
They're locked in there with him.
You're not locked in here with me. I'm locked in it. Yo, Masera is a monster. Like, Barbarian Monk is insane.
Dude, it's crazy.
I think
pretty
legitimately
crazy.
this is the toughest character I've seen in the game. I mean, I haven't been playing Pathfinder for more than a year and a half, but
Yo,
Calvin just builds
what?
beefy things.
Bro, my Halo now becomes a healer's Halo. So people within some distance like gain extra health whenever they get healed.
So
that's good.
That's pretty fucking cool, man.
I'm excited to see what you guys can do level 9.
Me too, bro. Me too.
saves right now are Fortitude, Reflex, both 19, and Will 20.
That's too much, bro. I just
I
got
clearly need to
Master
beef
for
up my
plus
will.
15.
134 hit points.
Oh, actually, I think that only like automatically does the
More hit points than me, don't you,
who?
Maggie?
I don't know. I think I will, yeah. Because I was already at 128. So. But still, you've got like a bajillion plus for all of your reflex saves. Like all your saves in general.
Yeah,
You're gonna be
bajillion.
unstoppable. Might as well be when it's like plus 20. That's just crazy.
How much health do you have?
Before Travis was supposed to be the sword, I was supposed to be the shield.
She's gonna have 143 health. That's a lot of fucking health, dog. I don't even have 100 yet.
Well, I'm supposed to be one of the toughs.
You are tough. I like how I chill with Ilyana like I'm a tough. I'm not a tough, bro. She's the tough. I'm not smart. I'm
think you
not
are.
shit, man.
You are the heart.
She's the tough and I'm the emotional. That's what it is.
You're the heart of the group. That's okay.
Honestly, I was terrified when she started transforming. I was like, we're not going to be able to stop her.
I stopped me.
Glad you did. I was like, we're not going to be able to stop her.
Yeah, I was a little worried for sure. I was like, fuck, man.
He teasing, I was like, I can knock him out. I was like, I don't know what we're going to do.
I could choke this little bird man out. That's funny, bro. Oh, man.
That's how I felt about Masquerade, though. Like, if you had not taken over the crown and that had managed to get a hold of you, yeah, we were about to be in trouble. Like, there's no way we're stopping this man.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the real problem. It's like, Masquerade's too good, man. Oh, it's like, what the fuck do you do against him?
I've been wondering that the whole game.
Yeah, we get it, bro. We get it. It's like, well,
How do I stop this fucking guy?
I don't know. I guess we all gang up on him and just keep swinging, but it hasn't worked
And he
yet.
laughs. He would laugh at us.
I was thinking about it. I was like, even if I slow him too, he's still got like 50 feet of movement. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
so tough. So tough.
I wonder if my speed went up. No, it didn't. Still 45.
disgusting, bro. Yo, Levi, what's your character about in Chemo's game?
So, kind
'Cause
of
I bet-
thinking like he's a rat folk. So he was raised up in a sewer, and he rides spiders. So he's like a druid rogue. Like he likes animals, hates people, and kind of Robin Hoodish type stuff. Steal from the rich, give to the poor. Like he hates the aristocracy. Aristocracy.
Aristocracy.
Aristocracy. There's the word. Yeah. He hates the aristocracy, and he kind of joined up to get into the inside so he can like take the system down.
Interesting. So does he want to like abolish the system, or does he just want to change it for what he thinks is better?
He wants to break the wheel.
Huh.
So it's like it doesn't really matter. It's like the rich people are always going to be on top, and they're going to roll over the poor. So he wants to break the wheel, destroy the whole system.
Interesting. Hell yeah. That's tight. I think that we're gonna have some sick fucking stuff to RP out in Chemo's game. Like the stuff that I already have idea wise with my character and D's character is like it's gonna be fucking fun. Like there's stuff that I've come up with Chemo that relates with Dimitri sort of that he has no idea yet. It's just like because it's like stuff that I want to do, but I'm like, nah, we should definitely wait until we're playing and we could like RP this shit out. But there's a whole journey I'm gonna send Dion, bro.
He doesn't even know. He is not
He
prepared.
does not know, bro. When he
When
signed up
Chemo-
to be my parole officer, he didn't know what he was getting into.
When I told Kimo, I was like, I'm thinking about maybe doing like an evil type character. He was like, I don't know, Levi. And I was like, I don't want to like destroy things or tear shit apart. I just want to be like not a good guy.
Yeah. I mean, I think there's space for that. Like, especially since my guy in the view of the public is not a good guy. Like, I'm a criminal, right? So it's like, if I could be a criminal and exist in this story, I don't know why, like, you know, an evil-ish person would not be able to. But, I mean, it all depends on how we play it. We'll play it out, you know?
But I am
think-
excited for Chemo's campaign. I want to see. I haven't played a druid before in Pathfinder. I don't hear good things, but
Dude, I'm rolling a druid too, man.
Like the druids, but I also played a druid monk that was dope. So
you're a big fan of the monk, I'm seeing.
It always has been.
yeah, I about to say since 3.5, I've been monk first.
And then
We all have our things.
I wanted to do rogue because I don't see anybody really play rogue either. I was like, let's see what happens.
No, I think it's an interesting combo. Like this version of Sparky came about because I was diving way more into the nature shit, and it just so happened like the druid had the primal spell list. So I was like, I'm not really gaining stuff that I thought benefited the character as far as like story wise from sorcerer. So I was like, why not just go druid? And then I was like, I don't really see him as much of a cleric either. I think he's way more vibe wise, like as a bard. Like he's gonna be playing his fucking fiddle and shit, and like, you know, he's more of a emotionally supportive person versus like a fucking worshiper that tries to spread his glory, you know. So it felt like even though those were maybe suboptimal, they felt better for the character, you know. So should be good though.
I always like choices that are RP driven versus like stat driven.
I think I'm going, like I was telling Chemo, I'm gonna try to go super hardcore into like playing the character specifically with like combat too. Like he's a bit of a coward, so if a big monster gets in his face, he's probably not gonna do the smart thing. You know? It's like I think sometimes, especially myself, I get just like locked in on what I think tactically is the smartest thing, and it's like well, would Soleil actually be doing the most tactical thing right now? You know, like, I kind of want to get closer to that, what my character would actually fucking do, you know.
I hate that that's what my character would do got such a bad rap because
Yeah, I think, well, because it sort of became a cop out, you know. It's like
Yeah.
there's a line between, well, that's what my character would do, and it's like, well, then don't play a asshole in this game where we're like trying to be a team
Right, a
and
cohesive
tell a
unit.
cohesive story. Yeah, it's like, sorry, your character is a dick, and like just because that's what he would do, well, then, you know, we'd probably kick him out the fucking group. It's just like we're kicking you out the group. You know what I'm saying? So it's
Yeah.
like,
You don't have to play a rogue that's stealing from the whole party. Like, you can still be, you know, thievish, criminal without destroying the party dynamic.
yeah.
yeah.
That's basically where my line's at. Like, if you want to be an evil person, fine, and it creates interesting conversations to role play, but like, just don't try to undermine the party dynamic. Like, if you go back to Age of Ashes though, with High Log, it's like,
Says the guy who became the big bad in
exactly,
our campaign.
but I'm like, I feel like there's moments when it's cool though, and cool as part of the story. Because like, I was trying to be extremely forthcoming with all y'all. I'm like, are y'all good with this? Like, if I take this
you
to this
cleared
level,
it with the whole group.
yeah,
like,
exactly. It's like, I think this is a cool story to tell. Do you guys think that? And y'all were like, yeah, let's fucking do it. And then we did, and it was fucking awesome. But
And seeing that's even with that, that's where I felt like I think I executed the don't cross the boundary, because I was pushing with Hakan with Hylon, but I also didn't push to the point where I was like, all right, I'm about to start attacking everybody. Like, I used my magic forcefully, but I actually never hit anyone or fireball. Like, I did think about fireballing everyone in that corner, but I probably would.
but I didn't.
thought about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I've always wanted to play a wizard that just has like no regard for anybody's life but his own. Like, just winging fireballs and lightning bolts. Like, whoever's in the path gets it, and he's like, should have moved.
Yeah.
It almost turned into that, but instead of me doing it as a sorcerer, he did it as the barbarian.
Yeah. Who turned into a dragon?
Because he was worshiping his evil goddess. Like, it happens.
Hey man, I have a theme apparently. You know, all my people just like, they dive deep into their god or goddesses, and
It's always a goddess,
Kirito
let's
with
be real.
Hikari and Sarenrae. Yeah, I don't know, man.
It's okay.
You've just been like that guy. You're like a golden retriever boyfriend. Like, you just
Yeah,
gotta
I'm the golden
gotta do what
retriever
your girlfriend-
boyfriend worshiper guy.
you gotta do what your girlfriend or wife tells you to do. Like, it's just who I am.
I
in
think
the
like
RPG.
what's so fun about going hardcore into like whatever the fuck your god wants to do it, is just like they're so embedded into like the world of D&D, right? Like, gods literally can fuck with the surroundings. They fuck with everything, right? It's like they have huge vast powers, and it's just like, that's fun to try to fuck around with. You know?
Bapho.
Yeah.
I feel like that's completely changed Masquerade. This character didn't go nowhere where I was imagining when we first started this.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, I loved how like you were delivering the gospel when we first started, like to the werebears. You're like, so have you heard about the good word of Sarenrae?
I mean, now he's just on his power trip, bro.
For Sarenrae,
Yeah.
all the glory to Sarenrae.
Yeah, but like, I'm the best, you know? Like, I'm gonna be the
Sarenrae
king
picked
here.
me
Yeah.
because I'm the best. All the glory to Sarenrae.
Yeah.
Levi kind of spun that narrative when one of y'all ain't making it out. Like, so I just dove into it.
You're like, fuck it, it's me.
Right.
I am owning this.
Yeah.
I love the fact that you guys came in as brothers and like when you guys are kind of spinning your story towards me, you were like, yeah, it's kind of like, he's the dark side of it and I'm the light side. And I was like, oh, fucking perfect. Somebody has to leave. Somebody has to go. Like,
Yeah.
y'all both ain't leaving here.
The funny thing is, like, there's
I
been
don't know
so
if it's
much.
by choice or circumstance, but
There's been like so many things that have worked towards that though, like the fucking bone dragon. You took his void power, like, well, that was because you fucking fought this motherfucker in the sky. Like, but who else would it go to? It just makes perfect sense that the power would go to you, right? Like, it's crazy. It just fits so well.
It did. And then when you said that fucking Yeti had a crown, I was like, that's gonna be my crown.
I gotta get that crown.
like I said, the Ice King didn't exist till you guys asked for him. So
We love it, but
It's canon now.
it's canon now. All right, though, I gotta go, y'all.
Can't be cold. I like it.
Yeah.
all right, y'all have a good night.
GG's, y'all. Peace out.